exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner, Book of the Month for January 2011. Has it been a year already? But I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now, much like last January, the subject matter for this Book of the Month is quite similar. And the fact that it's the second volume of the Book of the Month for last January. So what's the Book of the Month? It's from Dark Horse! It is The Umbrella Academy Dallas, written by Gerard Way and art by Gabriel Ba. Now, The Umbrella Academy, much like Hellboy, is starting to become one of those series where you don't have to read previous storylines. It might help, you might get familiar with the stories a little bit more, but you can read this beast of a book by itself and still have an enjoyable time. We follow the Umbrella Academy, the whole team, right after their, they saved the world from the White Violin, their sister, and now Seance is famous for, being the one who actually stopped the asteroid. Space Boy has just let himself go. Kraken is doing his little Batman thing, trying to lead the team and also fight crime. Seance is, I'm sorry, not Seance. The Rumor can't talk because of the slit voice. And then there's the White Violin. She is kind of crazy, amnesic, and she doesn't know what happened. She's just like, oh, what's up? Because they, had to do some surgery on her. But anyway, the team, bottom line is the team is apart once again. And what brings them all together is, well, number 5 again. Because number 5 is trying to do his old thing. He gets confronted by his old time-traveling buddy agency, the Temps, Artie and Alice. And basically, they kind of confront him in the parking lot of this racetrack to get him to finish the job that he once started. What's this job? Well, throughout this volume, we get a lot more, and I mean a lot more, backstory and history of number 5. When he was traveling through time, he was snatched up by this agency, who they snatch up and use and train anomalies in time, and he is one of them, to, do certain things. Kill presidents, be, the world, or the universe's best assassin, stuff like that. We find out that with all these surgeries, all the bloods from killers throughout time have been, genetically enhanced in his body. And so he has the ability to kill, and be the perfect shot because of this. And so they want him to go back and finish his older self from killing JFK in 1963 in Dallas. So his older self rebelled against that. The president went on to, have all eight years in office, met up with Hargreaves, gave him some nukes, and those nukes are going to destroy the world, as it were. So it brings the team together again. You see a lot of familiar faces. You see a lot of new faces, like 2 hitmen named Hazel and Cha-Cha, who are just insane characters. Just don't give them sugar, because they just want red licorice ropes and instant Armageddon. They're that kind of people. You see what God looks like, a little Bob Dylan reference, and then you get to see the whole landscape of the 60s through the Umbrella Academy. Gabriel Ba is just flawless on art. Like, he just does such an amazing job from going from past, present, future, and then just having the whole time period, the whole look. And he does the covers this time around, too. Like, they had James Jean doing the first series. He's on covers, and they are quite spectacular. And as usual, Gerard Way knows how to tell one hell of a story. I can't wait till the 3rd volume that's supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out in 2010, but it didn't, because My Chemical Romance had a new album out. But instead, it's supposed to be coming out maybe sometime shortly. I'm hoping 2011 is the time we see Hotel Oblivion, and it'll be out in time so I can review it for next January, 2012. As it were. But that is your book of the month. For the whole written review and much, much more, head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. And you can also listen to Geeky Talkie, the audio reviews and interviews and etc. views. And then you can go ahead and talk on the forums, see what conventions I have in 2011, yada, yada, yada. Also, big shout out to Rising Sun Creations at rsc-online.com. They have a lot of the Umbrella Academy series, both in single forms and trade paperbacks. You can go check them out there, and check out their website, rsc-online.com. So that does it. I will see you in February, now that the review shows have resumed from their winter hiatus. So this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I have been your host, Cammy. Now, I gotta go travel with number 5 in time. I say, the 70s!